Hey guys, I got dragged into seeing a certain movie today, um, aka the remake of the Stephen King novel, It. Um, I'm in by no means a movie critic. I go see movies on my leisure or time, free time, whatever. I do just want to point out one thing, and this is not a spoiler per se, but this is a very obvious thing. At the end, like as far as I'm aware, there's no end credit scene. I bailed out after one of the credits started. Um, at the end of the movie, it before the credits started rolling, you see the title card. It says it, and then subtitle, Chapter One. So they're already setting up. That's pretty much their end credit scene. I don't know if there was a mid credit slash actual end credit scene, but um, it was very obvious that this is a gonna be split into multiple movies because it's already a two hour and 15-minute movie, and I'm pretty sure if they put all of it, it would be at least 4 hours, and that's a lot of movie to sit through. The ABC miniseries was 3 hours, and I've never watched it. I might watch it on TV. I might watch it on Vudu. I don't know. Unless it goes on Netflix, then I'll watch it on Netflix, so I don't have to buy it. 'Cause I heard it was okay. Um, so yeah, there's no way they were gonna be able to. For all you people that are like yelling at them, saying, "Hey, it's not all one. Why do I need to go see it now?" Well, if you're a big Stephen King fan, go see it so you could support a sequel, so you can get the rest of the story. Um, because this is chapter one. It literally says chapter one. That's meaning it's just the first movie. I don't believe this all happened in one chapter because I can guarantee that didn't happen. I remember reading the book once, and I know there was like it's like an 11. It's like a 1,100 and something page book. So yeah, that whole book ain't gonna fit in a 2 hour movie. And that whole thing is not one chapter. So that's one thing that's said. Um, was the movie? I'm gonna try and keep this short, but was the movie good? It was okay. I I checked my phone during the movie twice. I turned down the brightness because I'm not type of person that keeps it full brightness and everything. I checked my phone twice during the movie because, like I said, it is a 2 hour and 15-minute movie, and at the theater I went to, it told me like what it told us. Like I went with two of my buddies from work. I went with them to go see the movie, and once we had finished buying the tickets, it told us what time it was supposed to get out. So I I was getting bored at some points. I mean, yes, it is a good movie. I've been told that it is not one of Stephen King's best books. I've read parts of it. Actually, no, I think I actually have read it. I don't own it. I'm thinking about picking it up because it just having it's. So I think what I'm saying about the movie, I'll just say it, and then when I'm talking about the Bill Skarsgård, or was it Bill Skarsgård? It was Skarsgård. I just don't know, remember what the first name was. I think it was Bill. Um, but yeah, it there, by no means was it the greatest horror movie I've ever seen. It did scare me at points, and one of my coworkers that I went with, he was scared shitless, without a doubt. He sitting up in the chair like clenched in like fetal position inside the recliner chair. He's like, "Oh, no place like home, no place like home." So I'm like, okay. we already knew that he didn't like horror movies. I don't like clowns, so I was already yelling at one of my buddies that wanted me to go see, like dragged me to go see it. I'm like, okay, I'll go see it, but I don't like clowns, so I might have to bail into another movie. Didn't have to do that, but I did. It was an okay movie. I did check my phone. This is the first movie I've ever checked my phone during a movie. Um, Twice, and I did use the restroom during the movie. That's two first times in one movie. Ow. And I'm just happy they removed a certain first time in the movie from the novel, which if you've read the novel, you'll understand what I'm saying. And well, I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say. Um, it does stick pretty nicely to the novel. It pretty much is an adaptation, but it does forego some things. It does make some things a little more graphic because they can actually do that because it's not TV, it's an actual movie theater, and it is rated R. And there was a lot of gruesome things. I didn't like the bully. He seemed like too weird. I can't remember if that was part of the book, the bully being too over the top, but that is sort of what violence goes on nowadays, so can't really blame that. I just didn't like the bully. The bully seemed too over the top. And I'm talking about the main one, the one with the mullet. The other ones were fine. They reminded me of actual like classic bullies from like TV shows and everything. The main one was just too over the top for me. That's just me. Would I ever want to pull up with that bully? No, absolutely not. I'd probably be in the same position as them, just running away and everything. Everyone's like, oh no, I'd face him. I'm like, no, I'd probably run away too. But I'd probably get in my car and floor it. But yeah, it was an okay movie. I wouldn't say it's the greatest. I mean, there is a second one, which will, spoiler alert, will pertain to pretty much the second half of the novel, which would most likely be the 27 years after deal they have. If it ever comes back, they'll come back and fight it. They got that blood path and everything. One nitpick, and I know it's a movie, but one nitpick I have is going home to family with blood on your neck. That's very suspicious. What happened? I'd ask, what the hell happened to you? Actually, I'd say something a lot worse. How would I rate the movie? It's not the worst movie. It's not Electra with Jennifer Gardner, which I'd have the poster looking right at me. So I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad. I didn't want to fall asleep during it. I mean, I actually didn't doze off. Did I? No, not that I'm aware of. During some of the scary scenes, I did cover one ear because I'm like, I know one ear is gonna go nuts on me, and I've got this like weird tinnitus thing going on with my head. So I have to cover one ear if I know something's gonna happen because I know it'll be loud. And one of the guys I went with, he's screaming bloody murder, like ah! So that was an interesting face. It was a good movie, other than it felt to me it felt like it was kind of dragged on, but some of the action was interesting. The horror aspects were pretty good. Storytelling did drag on a little bit. If the director does come back for a sequel, which I don't know, I haven't looked at how its ratings are. It's getting okay ratings. Rotten Tomatoes is giving it an 84%, and Flickster's user score is giving it an 87. I give it a 3.5 actually. Checking my phone twice. seeing like, oh, how much longer is there in this movie? Not because I actually had to use the restroom. I used the restroom. I didn't give a crap. I just left the theater to go use the restroom. I I've never ever done that in a movie theater before because I'm paying to go see this movie. And did I really want my money back? No, I didn't care. I'm just like, I gotta pee. Just I had to go. So I'm like, okay. Um, it 3.5 out of 5 is not bad. It I don't like clowns, so that was my main reason for not seeing this. Would I be like pissed off if I didn't see this in theaters? No, I don't like clowns, so I was already boycotting it because I don't like clowns. So that's the only problem. If they do a sequel, just maybe just pick up the pacing with this because I mean you can keep it the same length. Just pick up the pacing with it and just don't make me have to check my phone twice or any more times than one, and make me not want to use the restroom during the movie. Every movie I've ever seen, I've never left to use the restroom. 3.5 out of 5 isn't bad, and it was an okay movie. It was a good movie. I entirely scared? Not really. Am I rushing out to go see it again? Absolutely not. I'm not, because right now I saw it at like 12 o'clock in the morning. That was our screening. Um, I mean, tickets are better at 12, but that's just me. Um, Still paid pretty much the exact same price I normally do, but whatever. Um, so yeah, that's about it for this review for the movie It. How did you guys like the movie? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? What's your rating on it? I want to know. So just leave me a comment down in the description below or wherever it is at this point of your viewing. And until next time, I'm Pyrus Masquerade saying later days.